Earlier this morning, we got breaking news around HIMS' new product launch. This is the highly anticipated new product that they've been teasing for the last week now. And we finally got a glimpse as to what the product was and why it's impactful. And in this video, I just want to unpack that news very briefly and explain exactly why this matters in the grander scheme of HIMS' product vision and where they're trying to go. Without further ado, let's jump right in. Okay, so this morning you get a rare morning recording because I don't normally do these unless it's an earnings day, but I thought this news was particularly impactful in the context of HIMS, which is my third largest position. And I think that a lot of the market might be missing out on exactly what the potential is here. HIMS is very slightly up in pre market, about 1% as of this recording. But the news, I think, is more impactful than this. Okay, so diving into this, first we had some teaser posts from the HERS brand. On Monday, we had this post, Get a Taste of Something New. This went quite viral. June 18th was the date, which is, of course, today. On Tuesday, they followed this up saying, take a closer look, get up close and personal. You can see the gummy there. You can see the apple. These are all hints that the HERS brand is dropping. So we knew it was going to be a product for the HERS brand and something to do with that form factor. Now, last night we got even more details where Andrew Dudham, the CEO, posted saying, quote, what launches tomorrow took many years to perfect, from the industrial design of the machines to the safety procedures delivering consistency and quality. Tomorrow's a small glimpse into the future of what we're building, what I believe is one aspect of the future of healthcare. It's one step of many towards a world where feeling great is effortless, enjoyable, and empowering. Sometimes the inspiration for innovation lives in plain sight. An apple a day, they used to say. I think they might have been right, which made me really post saying, I think it's going to be a major step towards something to do with preventative care. The whole quote, an apple a day keeps a doctor away. And we know that HIMS has been pushing to go into that preventative healthcare. They've mentioned this in earnings call. They want to drive that company to essentially have the preventative healthcare as opposed to just new form factors for after the fact. Now, last night in their newsroom, they dropped this article with the actual news, the biotin and minoxidil gummy through HERS. And this is a post from their chief medical officer, Dr. Jessica Shepard, who recently started with the company. The article says, quote, that they're charting a different course by introducing a bold innovation in personalized women's healthcare, the biotin minoxidil gummy through HERS, the first ever prescription hair regrowth gummy. It represents a major step forward in delivering the convenient, personalized health solutions that women deserve to treat their unique needs. Here's some images of marketing material of what it looks like. It has this green apple flavor, elegant packaging, which is, kind of cool, very simplistic looking. You have the outline there of the HERS brand at the bottom. And the article continues saying that the gummy solution is setting a new standard in personalized treatment. Formulated by dermatologists, it combines the prescription strength minoxidil, a doctor trusted ingredient to kickstart hair regrowth, and biotin, a key B vitamin that supports healthy hair, skin, and nails. Together, the gummy is once daily dose that's designed to help women stick to their prescribed hair regimens as deemed clinically necessary by their provider to address their individual needs. From its core ingredients to its delicious green apple flavor, its sleek, elegant packaging, every detail was considered to create a convenient, modern, and delightful solution built on women's unique preferences in mind. They go on to highlight that the mission was to give providers another option and to make the treatment designed to foster a habit through genuine desire, not a forced routine. Moving on, I think this is the most important part of the whole article, saying the personalization is really what's making it possible to have launches of this nature. It's the benefit of compounding, whether it's increased adherence to treatment by creating a new form factor, adjusting dosages, or combining different ingredients to target multiple different needs. In the case of minoxidil and biotin, for example, the treatments are all personalized. They're not one size fits all. And so you have more marketing material there. Overall, I think this is going to be pretty big hit because of the form factor specifically. I think the HERS brand, they've mentioned it on earnings calls in the past. It's poised to be even larger than the HIMS brand. Right now, of course, it's a smaller brand, but it's growing quite quickly. So I made a post here basically highlighting the news saying, it's the first ever prescription hair regrowth gummy, and it really embodies the HIMS moat of personalization. The reason why is a couple things. Number one is the personalization factor, which makes adherence increased. It makes people want to take it more because you have fewer side effects, you have form factors of your choosing, and you have combined ingredients. So you have to take fewer pills at the end of the day, or in this case, just a gummy once a day. And then the second thing that I mentioned here that's unique is really the form factor, right? Because you're moving from a topical solution, which I spelt wrong, obviously, because it's 6 a.m. in the morning, to a gummy format, which could further increase the adherence with women with busy lifestyles. Like if I have a topical solution that I have to apply to my scalp, or if I have some type of pill, it makes it really feel like a prescription. And if I have a gummy, it makes it feel like a wellness routine. And this might seem like a more nuanced point, but I guarantee you it's equally important, especially with that target demographic moving in the direction of that preventative healthcare, right? You're taking these multivitamins, like I have vitamin C, vitamin D staring at me on my desk right now through that like wellness routine. And I think that having the form factor of the gummy taken once a day is a much easier pill to swallow, no pun intended, than something that's more prescriptive, that's more feels like a medication as opposed to a wellness routine. I feel as though at this valuation with the massive short interest, keep in mind, HIMS has about 33% short interest. We're going to see what that latest number comes in at. But the market right now, to me, what it's saying is it still argues that HIMS has no significant moat, at least the people that are shorting this company. But they have now over 2.4 million subscribers, and they have even more now with Zava, many of whom are getting personalized care daily. And those people are seeing the value proposition of HIMS firsthand. Because as I've mentioned in multiple videos in the past, those target demographic, the people who are already using these solutions, are unlikely to churn from the system because they're getting something that's catered to them. They're getting something in a better form factor with more combined ingredients with adjusted dosages based on their own biomarkers. And so that's really the compounding value proposition moat that HIMS has through personalization. And of course, the personalization would not be nearly as strong as it currently is without the deep data that's backing it, right? They have all of this data that they're collecting. And I guess on that point of personalized data, you can see that they're doing a lot here. Here you have the entire management team just last week. Andrew posted this saying teams who test blood, monitor glucose, and optimize their health together stay together. And you can see the teams here that are trying this Lingo device. And all of this is relevant because the undertone there is that this helps deepen their data moat, which then further deepens their personalization moat, which makes fewer people churn off the platform. So all of this is linked in many ways. And I think that these launches make it more and more apparent to at least their target demographic, their users, their subscribers, that, oh, wait a minute, this company is unique in what they're offering me. And the fact that the market doesn't really realize it, and the fact that they have 33% short interest still on the company, I think provides a very healthy gap of alpha that you can take advantage of. Of course, none of this is financial advice. This is just one person's opinion. As I said, I am deeply invested in HIMS. It's my third largest position. I did let go of some leaps a couple of days ago, just given the macro tensions that we're seeing right now. I think that we could see a whole market pullback, and just to be safe there. But I still hold all of my shares. I haven't sold a single share, and I still hold about half of my leaps positions that I already did, that I bought in the $20 range. So very bullish on this company. I'm excited about the prospects going forward. We're going to see what this trades at. Of course, it is the Fed day today, so a lot of it is going to be dictated by that. But ultimately, I mean, this company has a very bright future ahead through this personalization. I think whether the market does or does not realize it, or maybe doesn't realize it today, but will soon enough, the stock price will, of course, reflect that. And we're going to see in the updated short interest numbers how that is going. For right now, thank you so much for watching. I got to go to work. And let me know what you think of the HIMS news. Comment below, and I'll see you in the next one.